Ladies and gentlemen, K Kim here. Welcome to the daily update. Hope you guys are having a good day today trading. I am recording this intraday. Market should be open for another 3 hours and a half as I record this video. Again, I am recording this intraday. Market should be open for another 3 hours and a half as I record this video. Because I'm probably gonna be out in about hour or two, and I probably won't be back until later tonight. So I wanted to make sure get this out because I might not have to do it later tonight, or I might be too tired or something like that. So anyway, I've covered a lot, just kind of an overall picture on the last night's daily video. So if you haven't watched it, maybe watch this and go back to it, because I don't want to kind of reiterate things that I talked about yesterday. So what I wanted to talk about though is that we did see a brief lower low here, right? These kind of things happens a lot in the stock market where you'll kind of get to that brief lower low and then get right back up. So right now, and we kind of talked about this also, potential scenario that brought forth yesterday on the last night's video, that we may see a bounce, potentially hitting my short-term moving average or something like that. So here's the thing. We do have a lower lows, which we talked about yesterday. This is a slight lower low here. But this is such a slight lower low, this could be a trap. If this is a short-term trap, right? So what happened was, if the market saw that there was a lot of stops were just underneath this level, so what market did was it came down and took that stop and making the opposite direction. Maybe there was a lot of stop orders, also short orders, right? Short selling orders. And taking all of those going in the opposite direction. So if this becomes some kind of, trap, then we might see price advancing to about 331 and to retest this level once again, right? And I think at that point we'll have to assess the situation, because you see that my midterm moving average there, it might continue lower, it might even meet with that level. Remember last time when we hit that level, we did see a pretty heavy tankage at the time. So we are overall still in a downtrend. And so, and something that we've been talking about in the last several weeks, that, you don't want to be too zealous about these short-term, moves, because you'll be surprised how quickly things can change. You want to see at least this market getting above 340, which we talked about yesterday, for me to start saying that we're back to bullish territory. We're still in a bearish territory in the short to mid term. So right now we're battling on that short-term moving average. Back in mid September, you can see that once we lost that short-term moving average here, you can see where there are some little moves here like this, like that, like this, right? And my short-term moving average is declining. And inevitably, we did see the market price failing at that level. So that will be the first level of resistance. If we do see this level, though, breaking above either today or tomorrow, I could see price trying to come back up here, trying to retest that level and kind of challenge, the bears. Because then at that point, we will, a lot of people, bears and bulls alike will realize that's an important pivot, right? And market is always so good at just pushing the right button, always making you guess, right? So that's probably, if we do see that short-term moving average gets reclaimed to the upside, probably 330 is where it's going. Let's check out that oscillator. I tweet things out this morning. Or tweet this out, this oscillator here. Basically, we do see the oscillator, we do see the price moving higher while the oscillator is still falling down. This is not a lagging indicator. And lagging, most people, when they don't understand how to look at the indicators, that's what they say when they cannot understand, when they cannot explain. what this is saying, and it's a good thing that it doesn't bounce right with the market, because can you imagine if this thing just bounces with the price? The indicator look exactly like the price. There's a reason why we look at the price and the indicators, because indicators tell us kind of a momentum side, right? So this indicator is telling us we're still in a downtrend. The momentum is still down. That's kind of what it's saying. You can see right here, this entire down move here, didn't we see some bullish runs here and here and here, right? We did see some bullish pops here. What did it do the whole time when we saw these quick, bullish run-ups? The oscillator's falling over the whole time, right? Even well, not really here. Just I think mostly here. So you can see, even though the price was moving sideways here, you can see right there, right? Price was moving sideways, but what did the indicator start doing? Indicator already started falling over. You see that? Right there. Indicators are already falling over here while the price was essentially moving sideways back in mid-September. So that tells you that it's a good thing to have this indicator look at on both sides so that you know where that momentum is going, right? So you can see a lot of people maybe who jumped long here, right? While the oscillator actually crossed down, well, they had to go through this downturn. So right now we see this oscillator still falling. Things can change, obviously. But as of now, as of this moment with the data that is at hand, this tells us that we are still in a bearish momentum. And we can see that with my short-term moving average falling and my mid-term and my long-term moving average just met to the downside. They're about to cross to the downside. So that hasn't happened since the March lows, just to let you guys know. Even back in June when we saw that 8% correction, they were actually fall apart. The midterm moving average and my long-term moving average, they're actually still far apart. Now they're meeting to the downside here. So overall picture, I would have to say like a midterm, short to midterm, I still want to label this market bearish. We got micro term bounce, right? That's a micro term bounce, which we've seen, obviously in any kind of move, market doesn't go straight down or straight up, right? So it's going to have its bounces, right? So I still, even with this several hours of bullish move we had, I still want to give benefit of the doubt to the bears, right? And this is not a level you want to start calling bottom here yet. Right, we want to see some cultivation, some higher lows and higher highs. At least my midterm moving average getting reclaimed again, and possibly even moving sideways and start to curl up. We don't see any of that. And I'm gonna finish the video right now, and you can see my short-term moving average is getting kind of slowing things down. So it will be important to see how it closes today. I'll come back for you guys tomorrow morning, tweet things out, and we'll go from there. You guys enjoy your rest of this day. Good luck trading today, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.